Good morning, everyone. We are back down here at the lot and we're going to be checking in on the bottle calves again. It was, gosh, 2 weeks ago whenever we first came out and we fed the bottle calves with Mom, and so they're all still 3 down in here. And so we're going to check back in with them, and we'll from outside in the lot, so hopefully it won't cut out and we'll be able to see the full film. I know that whenever we did it inside the barn earlier, the internet connection wasn't very good, or the data connection wasn't good, so we'll do it from outside and we'll go ahead and switch it around and we'll check back. All right.
Morning, everybody. The calves are ready to eat, and so we'll feed them. We've got, just a reminder, we have Baron, here's the dark one, Pixie is the red one, and down there laying down right now for a minute is Alma. Alma is not feeling real good, and I'm not real sure how Alma's going to be doing. We've had to give her some medicine a couple times, and she just doesn't seem to want to pop out of it. These two are doing fine, though. That's pretty obvious. They're getting fat, sassy. They love their milk. If you remember, we bring them down here to the lot because they've had a rough start in life, and sometimes we can make up for that rough start that they've had, and sometimes we can't. And it seems like Alma might be one of those that we're really not going to be able to bring her out of that rough spot. So we'll feed these two, and then we'll give Alma her bottle. Not sure she's got much of an appetite this morning. She got a shot of antibiotic yesterday. She's had a couple shots over the last. These two are doing just fine. See how fast they're drinking their bottle down? Just half a gallon. And Pixie is done with hers.
And Pixie was the twin, right?
Yes, Pixie was a little bitty twin.
And we saw Pixie's twin out in the field whenever we checked cows a couple of weeks ago. So I noticed that the dogs are kind of nosing around them. Do the dogs ever give them problems or hurt them? Enjoying the extra milk that they can get.
The dogs are just enjoying the little treat that they get. They don't hurt the calves. In fact, sometimes it's kind of nice when they come out here and give them a little extra love and attention because they don't have a mama, except for me. But they kind of slobber, so they're drinking the slobber off of them because that tastes like milk. This is Elsie.
So you said that you Alma some antibiotics. How do you know when it's time to give them antibiotics? Like, what kinds of signs are they showing?
Sometimes they'll cough, sometimes they'll have a runny nose, snotty nose, not really runny, but snotty nose. And they just don't gain weight like they should. And you can tell by looking at them that they don't feel good. Sometimes their ears are droopy, sometimes their eyes are kind of sunken in. And she's been showing lots of those different signs. So we're going to hope that she's able to pop out of it. We're going to do our best to get her going and help her thrive. But like I said, we're not always successful because they did have a rough start in life. Obviously, these two are doing just fine. This bottle that Baron is drinking out of is a little bit different nipple, and it takes him about twice as long to drink his bottle as it does the others. And so usually what I do is give Baron his bottle and either Alma or Pixie a bottle, and then over a bit. Alma's laying down, so I'm not going to be able to do it two-handed with her laying down.
So I noticed that Pixie's still trying to nurse on the bottle. Will she still suck even if there's not milk in there?
Yep, she will. That'll keep her occupied.
Hi, Amy.
And Baron's just about done with his.
And so just as a reminder, this milk, is it like the milk that you get at the grocery store, like in a big gallon jug, or is it a different kind of milk?
No, this is a special powdered milk that is made just for calves. Well, and you can feed it to other animals too, but it's best for calves. Whoops. and we just mix it with water, and it's like when a mom mixes baby formula. Powdered.
So what temperature do you normally have the milk? Do they do it cold, like milk from the refrigerator, or is it super hot, or just kind of room temperature?
It's just warm, like you would want to put in a baby's bottle. And as they get older, they're not real picky. The little guys, it's best if it's warm. These guys, if I gave it to them cold, not cold, but if I gave it to them cold, they would drink it. They'd love it. Okay, so Baron is done with his. He's not ready to be done, but he's done. And we'll see if we can get it.
And Elsie is taking care of her stuff.
You know what? Let's let these guys. This will be the first time they've come out. We're going to let them out and see them run around and let's see what they do when they come out of here. Pixie doesn't know what to think. I was able to pick these up and carry them in when they were babies. I don't know. I think we shared the
Yeah, you put the pictures on there.
we shared the picture of me carrying Pixie out here to the lawn. And at that it was actually about this size. About 65 pounds probably.
She says nope.
Know what to think.
What's up, buddy?
Here she is.
So you can hear the dogs barking in the back. They like to think that they're big man on campus around here. And there's a calf that's kind of up by the water that they think is getting too close. Were you gonna go ahead and feed her? Hey, Desi. So here's Pixie. Pixie's just kind of checking everything out. And Baron thinks that he's still going to get something out of his bottle over here. And we still have all of the big calves in here that we are weaning. Mom, did you say how much longer you think they'll be in here?
I really don't. Mark's not very good right now.
Yeah. So these calves will probably stay in here a little bit longer than they normally would because the cattle market's not as good. That means that we wouldn't quite get as much money. Oh, Pixie. Pixie is enjoying her running time out here. And they have room to run in here. It's just not quite as exciting. It's more open out here. She's enjoying her time. Baron still wants more to eat. Desi! Oh, and there's Alma. She's doing a pretty good job. Desi! Oh. Pixie got inside the other part of the barn. And Baron just is still hungry, poor guy. He's a growing boy. All right, well, Alma's...
Understand how much they've grown. Realize how much they've grown. So you see them next to you. Some of them was about their size when they were little. So it really makes me realize how much Baron and Pixie have grown when they're out here running around with the dogs next to them.
Big calves don't quite know what to think of her either. Hi, Kelsey. So Kelsey, Pixie, and Baron, we pulled them out of their spot inside the barn for the first time, so that way we could feed Alma in here. Alma's not feeling too well. Baron just still wants more food. He's just been hanging out over here with his bottles, but Pixie is just having the time of her life, running all around and just enjoying enjoying her newfound freedom. Oh.
Well, go get him some grain and some water. Because they already quite a bit of grain and water today.
Oh, Baron. So these 3 water tanks up here we fill up with water. They have to run pretty consistently during the day because we have so many big calves in here that drink the water. So we run a hose out. Luckily right now it's pretty nice out because in the winter time when it freezes, this hose has to be brought inside down into the cellar every night, or else the water inside will freeze it, or will freeze. And they eat the same kind of grain that the other calves eat that we get out of the big feeders over here. And in fact, we're getting a little low on grain, so they're going to be coming and filling up the grain at some point in time today. We were hoping that they would be able to make it here during our live video, but they must have gotten behind schedule a little bit.
They're eating about a bucket of grain a day between the 3 of them. And they drink about a bucket or a bucket and a half of water every day. Look at that, huh? Baron's having fun now.
Oh, wrong way, bud. All right, guys. Oh. I do not remember. Here's Susie. Was she one of your bottle calves?
She is.
Oh. You gonna go back in, bud? Yep. See, they know what that sound is. Where you went? All right, guys. Well, we're going to go ahead and say goodbye for this morning. I hope you enjoyed seeing the calves and how they've been growing up and how big they've gotten. Like Mom said, you don't really notice how big they're getting until you see them out next to some of the other animals. And if you go back and look at the pictures on the original post, you can see the pictures of Mom carrying Pixie. And for Mom to carry Pixie now would not be happening. But she has grown a lot. And how old are they now, Mom?
Pixie was born right before Christmas, and Baron was born right after Christmas.
Okay. So almost 4 months. So they're getting big. They're doing well.
Susie is right at a year old.
Okay, and there's Susie. So Susie was another bottle calf from last year. All right, well guys, we will see you later. We'll see you tomorrow. Not sure what we're doing tomorrow. We've got a couple of different ideas and a couple of different plans. There is stuff that's going to be happening on the farm in the next week or two with putting fertilizer out that we'll be able to see, and some things that will be happening with the road and grading. So I hope you guys have a great day.